Okay. Hi, this is Carolyn James from Holistic Campus, and I am here with Martha Flaherty. Now, Martha works with integrative spiritual therapies, and she is also a spiritual retreat guide. I got to get that out. Hi, Martha. How are you?
Great, thank you, Caroline.
So
Great
tell us what
to be
that
here.
means. I know it sounds like that you also take people on retreats, but talk about the integrated therapies a little bit too.
Okay, so I have my own private practice, and I'm very involved in my clients because I feel it's such an honor and a gift to be a part for them to trust me
Yeah.
and allow me in to support them. So my integrative therapies, I'm a massage therapist and I do sound. I do a lot of eclectic detox, cranial sacral. So I was drawn to a lot of different modalities rather than being a master of one
Oh, that's
because
fine.
because I probably because my beginning roots was from a large family, one of 11. So we were always learning different ways to work with different personalities and different issues. And so I had a great start in working with people. And so the love of that, I think it was a natural thing for me to step into working with people outside family. So since I was very young, I was very connected to spirit, and from once I started to learn how to read the parables of Jesus healing the sick were my favorite things to read, and that
Ah,
kind of upset because I was a girl and I had wanted to be a priest, so I wanted to go around. But now we know we're all priests and we can all do um, hold that space for healing to occur. So my love for reaching out and being of service with my brothers and sisters brought me to learning a lot of different modalities. And so I feel like working with the body and the mind and the spirit. So somatically, when I'm working as a physical therapist or as a massage therapist, a lot of times when I'm working on knots or different tightness in the body, I can bring in sound or other modalities that rather than using what I learned in massage to really work through that knot and get it out. It's like I've learned that the body and the mind and the spirit is not separate, so that I've learned that it's beautiful to be with the body, be able to do a dialogue as I'm, either doing sound or whatever is called for,
yeah.
or lightly putting my hand on that knot and feeling it soften and dissipate. And sometimes memories or whatever a client will share. So a lot can come in a session because of, I feel, we together establish that in the beginning of the session
Right.
that somebody may come for something physical, but that most of my clients will say, Martha, you do your thing. And so it's such a gift to be able to bring in whatever else may be beneficial. So I feel my sessions are very eclectic in that way, and that they really support today in that there is so much stress, and um, there's just so much that's being brought up, and people are getting re-traumatized in so many different areas, so that we're really bombarded with our past. Really.
So when someone comes to see you, are they coming for a specific reason? Are they do they feel off balance? Are they in pain? Like what? And let's preface that by saying you also do work long distance. It's not just
Oh,
physical, because
yeah.
this
So
is a global community.
thank you. Yeah, so some people will come to me and they'll say, my body feels very tight. They may not have, and then they'll also, it just seems to be a natural experience to occur with people that are drawn to me. They start opening up to emotional, mental issues as well, which is the beautiful dialogue that seems to occur in so much more happening than just working with the physical body. I don't know if it's part of a large family or from all my own traumas and experiences through life. I've been on this path for so long that it just is in the space for people to trust me, because I get hear that all the time, that as soon as somebody, even they're strangers, they go, I feel I know you. And that's
Oh
pretty,
yeah, I love when that happens. And I'm sure
yeah.
they're part of our soul family.
Yeah, so that's like maybe 5 minutes into the session. And so I'm very grateful that that does come in, and that therapeutic alliance between us is instant almost. It really, so I feel like the big, that has, that's a gift. I don't know. It's something natural that happens. And of course, that needs to be there for anything else to occur, that trust element. So
Right.
um, so so people will come specifically. Sometimes massage, I've found that is a big in for a lot of people, because nearly everybody has some physical issue, and so where they may not always take the time for all the other areas that we tend to not give attention to, a lot of people will come for a massage, and so that opens up everything else. So
And it starts
they'll
going. And then
feeling
from there, you just go wherever it is you go.
exactly, and that's it. And so I suppose my sessions, first of all, people relax almost immediately, 5 minutes, and they've left it all. They're leaving it all on the table. They feel so much better when they get off the table. That's a gift for me, in that it's what kind of practices or where can you work that 1 hour or an hour and a half, that the look even on somebody's face and even connection it's natural
Which is why you do what you do.
do what I do.
Yeah.
It's oh my God, that's bring tears to it. It's all I know.
Yeah.
It's it feels like that's who I am, and it's an honor and a gift for me. I love it. I love to see together, when we're together, where two or more are joined together, what can happen, and I never know what that is. So it's a constant reinforcement for me in the beautiful aspect of spirit, and how spirit comes forth, and all we have to do is ask, and
And there it is. And there it is.
there
Now,
it is.
I know you and I have a session as well, so we'll look forward to that. And thank you so much, Martha. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn, for having me.